Each week, American History TV's Real America brings you archival films that provide context for today's public affairs issues.
Lenin advised his followers, and I quote, "In the last analysis, the outcome of the struggle will be determined by the fact that Russia, India, China, and so forth constitute the overwhelming majority of the population of the globe," unquote. Communist imperialism marches on.
The example of China. 1945, Molotov signs a treaty of friendship and mutual assistance with Chiang Kai-shek's nationalist representative. As this treaty is being signed, Stalin is aiding and abetting Mao Zedong's Chinese Communist guerrilla army against the nationalist Chinese. In Chongqing, January 1946, General Cheng Chung of the Chinese nationalists and General Chu Enlai of the Communist forces meet with the United States General Marshal for a conference which culminates in the signing of a truce to cease the civil war between the nationalist government and communist guerrilla forces under Mao. It appears that Chu Enlai is having the last laugh. The Chinese communists, having gained time to build their strength, violate the truce and sweep over China. This victory parade in Shanghai is in honor of Stalin, Mao Zedong, and General Chu Tae. A 50-year treaty between Red China and Russia is signed by Red China's Foreign Minister Chu Enlai in the presence of Stalin, Molotov, Voroshilov, Mikoyan, Khrushchev, and Mao. Vyshinsky signs for the Soviet Union. Stalin and Mao witnessing. The example of Vietnam. July 21st, 1954, at Geneva, French General Deldier signs a ceasefire agreement with Viet Minh General Pom. Others taking part are Russia's Molotov and Viet Minh Foreign Minister Pham Van Dong. Negotiations between Red China's Chu Enlai and French Premier Mendes France achieves an armistice, which brings to an end 7.5 years of fighting in Indochina. The flag comes down. The French leave Hanoi, according to the armistice terms, and virtual control is left in the hands of red elements. These are some of the million Vietnamese refugees fleeing the area. The Red Viet Minh Army takes over. The communist flag goes up. Proclamation and decrees of the new order are immediately posted. Cuba. The Nationalist Congress of Socialist Youth meets in Havana with the theme, "Down with Yankee Imperialism," as they hail Castro's expropriation of United States holdings. Delegates are from Red China, the United States, Canada, Russia, and Romania. On December 2nd, 1961, Castro reveals, "I am a Marxist-Leninist and will be one until the day I die. Socialism is a world reality today. There is no halfway between socialism and imperialism."
Boys and girls came to look in through the cage. "We're so sorry for the bear," they said. "We wish he could escape from his keeper." One day the bear broke out of his cage. Everyone was excited and frightened. But the cruel keeper was the most excited and frightened of them all. The bear chased him all over the zoo. And finally he caught him and ate him up. Hurrah, the children shouted. Let's make friends with the bear, a big girl said. A little boy reached out to pat him. And suddenly there wasn't any little boy anymore. A little girl thought it would be fun to dance with the bear. Then suddenly there wasn't any little girl anymore. But the bear was much fatter.